Lawrence Neal here from High Intensity Business. Hope you're doing well. So for the longest time now, I've been emailing back and forth with Ken Hutchins to try and get him on the podcast, try and schedule him on the High Intensity Business podcast. And obviously, over that communication, Ken's told me about the current health challenges that he's been going through. And that's obviously been one of the main reasons why we haven't been able to schedule, as otherwise we would have done a podcast a long time ago. I recently had a call with Jeff Tomaszewski, who updated me on his current health situation and also described to me how this is affecting, obviously, his financial situation and affecting his family, which is very, very sad to hear. But really, really pleased to see that Jeff and the Overload Fitness team and Gus Diamantopoulos, if I'm saying Gus's name correctly, have put a lot of effort into building a GoFundMe campaign, which has been really successful in terms of attracting donations and contributions from the fitness industry, from people that have derived a ton of value from Ken's work, which I think at this stage is practically everyone in here, and obviously he's had an enormous contribution to exercise. And so I wanted to create this video just to let you know about the campaign, just a bit of background, just to back up a moment. I actually came into high intensity training, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe further ago than that. I can't quite remember. And I actually came into it relatively late. Obviously, many of you have been into this for decades. And my first exposure to it was Dr. Doug McGuff, Body by Science, which I think that for anyone getting into HIIT now, I think Doug is one of the first sort of conduits or individuals that people come across, and then they will then dive deeper into like Ken Hutchins and Mike Mensah and Alfred Jones and all the rest of it. And I have obviously since dived into more of Ken's work, but pretty much everything that you read now that's published in high intensity training that's been published recently has been inspired by Ken's work. So a lot of us have a huge debt to pay in terms of just how much value we've got from Ken. Me, myself, discovering this way of exercising and training has completely transformed my own health and my entire life, to be honest with you. It was the inspiration behind High Intensity Business and the podcast. So if you've got any value from me, then you can really thank Ken, because Ken's work has really been kind of the catalyst, I suppose, for all of the stuff that's come after and all the inspiration I've had. And so I just wanted again to promote the opportunity to donate to Ken's GoFundMe campaign and help pay someone back who's had enormous contribution and help him really get through the challenges that him and his family are currently facing. So there will be a link in the notes to this video. I will publish this video everywhere. So if it's on Instagram, you won't obviously have a link. So if you haven't got a link, then go to facebook.com/high intensity business. That's my High Intensity Business Facebook page. God, I sounded ancient the way I described that. But go to my High Intensity Business Facebook page and you'll see pinned at the top is the Ken Hutchins GoFundMe donation page, where you can learn all about the situation. There's a really long post by Gus describing exactly, what Ken's contributions are if you need an update, but also what he's going through. And so that will give you a lot more detail and give you instructions on how to provide a donation as well. I'm Lawrence, and this is High Intensity Business.